Today, we're going to learn how to deal with bullies. You do me a favor, just like and subscribe. Now, at some point in your career, you're going to meet up with a bully. This could be a boss or this could be a peer. Now, to talk about bullies, I first have to talk about what a bully is not. A bully is not a person who holds you accountable to what you say you're going to do, or a person who's trying to hold you to a higher standard. If you're consistently late or your work isn't up to snuff and your boss is calling you out on it, he's probably not a bully. He's just trying to make sure you do your job. Now, if he's calling you out in front of other people, that's an issue. That doesn't mean you're not the one at fault, but there's probably a better way for this to be handled. Now, back in the early 90s, when I first joined the military, I looked like this, so I am no stranger to being made fun of. Now, I got out of the military back in 2014, and by then, the kind of hazing we went through in the 90s wasn't even allowed. In a corporate environment where you're probably working, there should be absolutely zero bullying. There's no reason to do it. I found one phrase that works really well when dealing with bullies. I have to have the guts to stand up and actually say this. Do you talk to people outside of work the way you're talking to me right now? Nobody likes to be called out when they're behaving badly. I've noticed that this simple quote stops bullies dead in their tracks. So, what do you do with a guy who's not making fun of you, but he's making fun of other people? Well, you can rest assured that if someone's making fun of other people, they're probably making fun of you to other people. So, I found the best way to shut that down is just by saying, people are always going to remember the way you treated them. Are you ever going to talk about me the way you talk about him? Most people want to be liked, and they're going to backpedal or stop the behavior if they think their actions are going to make you not like them. Now, what if you're ever in a situation where you go to work and you're constantly being bullied by everybody? Everyone is a jerk. Well, here's something I noticed. If you meet a jerk during your day, then you met a jerk. If everybody you meet are jerks, you're probably the jerk. In a case like that, step back and look at the situation and ask yourself, am I the problem here? Now, one more thing, between 1% and 4% of the population are sociopaths. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to make you put the lotion in the basket, but what it does mean is that they play by a different set of rules and they have no empathy or conscience. It's important to spot these people at work so you can avoid working with them. I strongly suggest you read the book The Sociopath Next Door by Dr. Martha Stout. I have no affiliation with Dr. Stout. I think it's a really good book and it'll help you spot sociopaths in your career. Now let's go stand up to those bullies.